Hi everyone, Namaste. Today I am going to explain about the white energy and dark energy, how white energy converts into dark energy. As I told in my previous video, that white and heat energy converts into dark energy, and during that period, this our climate causes some kind of phenomena like hurricane, thundering, or rainfall, etc. etc. In the presence of huge white and heat energy inside our climate, inside the ozone layer, if there will be more and more heat energy due to hot atoms, that is global warming. And due to global warming, while earth release dark matter through the black hole present in the core of the earth, which is very good, which convert white energy into dark, and water itself dark matter, I told. At that time, tiny black holes converts white energy into dark. At that time, tiny black holes absorb more and more white energy inside it and converts white energy into dark energy. At that time, we can see the hurricane. One beautiful picture I have got from the Harvey hurricane from the YouTube channel. Let us see and explain briefly. I will explain briefly.
Transports more of the is not what you want to see. A strengthening hurricane actually transports more of the winds down to the surface and is a dangerous thing. We saw this with the Hurricane Charlie and Hurricane Wilma. And take a look at this imagery right here, Martha. We have a new satellite, GO-16. It's the first time we've seen a hurricane on it. This right here, you see all of the storms right around the center of it just around 20 miles offshore. The eye wall is going to be moving right onshore here, kind of between Corpus Christi and up towards Port Lavaca. Not a lot of population right here, which is good news, but Corpus Christi right on one side of it, Port Lavaca right on the other side of it. That means that's where the strongest of the winds are going to be, and the storm surge already pulling in here, and in the next hour or so, it's going to be catastrophic. This is now also moving much slower. So its forward progression, instead of being at 10 miles an hour, is now at 7 miles an hour. That means it's just a slower moving storm. We thought this was going to happen. That's saying 8 miles an hour. I think it's 7 actually. But it's going to continue to pull towards the northwest and eventually kind of stall out. But you get the idea. We have seen the heaviest of the, at least on the radar imagery, the heaviest of the storms right on kind of the front side of it. Just a slower moving storm. We thought this was going to happen. That's saying or so, it's going to be catastrophic. This is now also moving much slower. So its forward progression, instead of being at 10 miles an hour, is now at 7 miles an hour. That means it's just a slower moving storm. We thought this was going to happen. That's the strongest of the winds are going to be, and the storms and up towards Port Lavaca. Not a lot of population right here, which is good news, but Corpus Christi right on one side of it, Port Lavaca right on the other side of it. That means that's where the strongest of the winds are going to be, and the storm surge already pulling in here, and in the next hour or so, it's going to be catastrophic. This is now also moving much slower. So its forward progression, instead of being at 10 miles an hour, is now at 7 miles an hour. That means it's just a slower moving storm. We thought this was going to happen.
A beautiful picture caught by satellite picture of moving white energy around the black hole, dark matter, the center of hurricane, and converting white energy into dark. It seems that center point is not releasing outside the force, but collecting inside the force. Collecting white energy, collecting from outside to the core of the hurricane. So it proves that there is a black hole and dark matter which is converting white energy into dark. Let us see one more video.
Satellite picture of our big hurricane is 16 satellites, and here's the center of hurricane.
Progression, instead of being at 10 miles an hour, is now at 7 miles an hour. That means
The wind 130 miles per hour, is 212, and pressure 941 MB, and moving at 8 miles per hour. This is the center of hurricane in the Bay of Texas.
means it's just a slower moving storm. We thought this was going to happen. That's saying 8 miles an hour. I think it's 7 actually. But it's going to continue to pull towards the northwest and eventually.
Just a minute, let us see this surrounding portion. These are collecting energy. Let us see one more. Look, this center point is collecting circular waves, this white energy from far and far away. From far away, the white energy is collecting round by circular, and in the middle of the point, look. It's a beautiful picture. We can explain briefly that black hole of hurricane, the dark matter collecting the white matter. White matter is converting into dark matter.
Tremendous amount of force over the past 48 hours.
Yeah.
Now a Category 4 storm, and something that really
Progression, instead of being at 10 miles an hour, is now at 7 miles an hour. That means it's just a slower moving storm. We thought this was going to happen. That's saying 8 miles an hour. I think it's 7 actually. But it's going to continue to pull towards the northwest and eventually kind of stall out. But you get the idea. We have seen the heaviest of at least on the radar imagery, the heaviest of the storms right on kind of the front side of it. It's filling in around again, back on the other side. And if you've got
The beautiful picture is energy, white energy collecting in the center of hurricane from surrounding. The white and heat energy converting into dark and cold energy in this place, in this spot.
a strengthening storm, that certainly would be indicative of what we're going to see. Bad news for the storm surge right here. Certainly.
So it is clear through my science that these all the natural phenomena and activities like wind, hurricane, thundering, tides, waves are due to this black matter. These are caused by the black matter inside of the earth, or the black hole of the earth, which release more black matter. And black matter is the extremely cold body, and outside the atmosphere there is hot energy, heat and white energy, maximum heat and white energy, and this energy converting into dark energy, dark and cold. These are going to be dark hole, black hole, in the black hole as dark matter. So this is I claim myself this is darkulation theory through my darkulation theory. This is darkulation effect on earth. This is my own discovery about dark matter and white matter, and hurricane, the relation between these natural phenomena activities, the waves, tides, thundering, cloud, rainfall, relation between these activities and the black hole. This is my own claim, my discovery, that these hurricanes and this earthquake, all the activities of the earth inside this our ozone layer, climate, atmosphere, which occurs, these are by the dark matter of the earth, of the core of the earth and the outside of the earth, of the dark matter. White energy converting into dark energy, and sometimes dark energy also this dark energy, black hole also release white energy also. If extremely pressure, then dark hole may release white energy also as lava, hot lava. That is white energy, converting dark energy into white energy, that is extremely hot. These are lava. But if there is enough white energy, then this energy converts into dark energy as this rain or water. The first phase of the energy, the converting energy, first phase of the converting energy is water. Then second phase of converting energy is dark matter. So I told in previous video that water itself a dark matter, because it is dark and cold. Water itself a dark energy, because this is the first phase of energy which is converting into dark. Then again water also converts into dark, black hole. At first white energy converts into dark, then it becomes water. Then second phase, if water also converts in dark, more dark energy, then it becomes black hole. So black hole is converting the water into dark matter, deep dark matter, and also converting the white matter into water. So this is due to waves, tides, hurricanes, thunderings, rainfall, such kind of activities. So these are more useful for this climate, this environment. This is the process of converting energy, white into dark and dark into white. This is the continuing process of changing the energy. So we've seen very beautiful evidence, and I claim myself as a darkulation theory, this white matter, dark matter, and the cause of hurricane. One more video.
Shove me out of the car wash as the winds are changing direction. I'm in the north. Man, I need that eyewall to come over me now. Shove me out of the car wash as the winds are changing direction. I'm in the northwest wall. Occasionally I think the things, I really want it to come back northwest. I want this eyewall to keep moving, tracking. I want this thing to come over as quick as it can. To get us out of this 130 mile winds, with this firewall to come up over us quickly, or the damage is going to be really bad here. I mean, there's a lot of, I can't tell you how bad the damage is going to be. There's going to be a lot of damage. Gosh. Uh-oh. God, something just happened bad. I think something else just happened. Hang on, let me go outside. Something horrible just happened. That went down, part of the roof. The roof collapsed behind. The roof just came off. That building's being collapsed, right? That just happened. That's right. Yeah, the roof just collapsed behind it. Okay, the roof's giving away. Where there's an animal with 140 mile an hour northwest. The animal like it's going to the ground. Look at the rock. Look at the rock. Oh my gosh. The roof's going. Everything. I know. Just have lightning. Hit the animal and everything's disintegrating. The roofs are coming off. Everything's coming off.
So one thing we can see, we found that as my theory, darkulation theory, often this phenomenon, these activities occurred during the evening time or in the morning time or at the night time and or at noon. Maximum more than 80% this hurricane thundering we can see, these are caused in the evening time or morning time. So I have mentioned this because of darkulation effect, dark and cold. Darkulation effect, I have mentioned as darkulation effect. So I studied year in year these things, the rainfall, thundering, these winds, storms, hurricanes. Maximum more than 80% these things occurred. These are found especially in evening time or in the morning time because of darkulation effect, dark and cold. At that time, dark matter more, due to more dark matter, this phenomenon happens. So it is clear, my science proves that the black hole inside the earth core and releasing of dark matter and these natural disasters happening due to this dark matter, uh, while the white energy converts into dark energy and again released to the outside of the ozone layer. This thing we found. So this is clear, my science proves darkulation effect is responsible to cause this phenomena: wind, tides, rainfall, hurricane, thundering, volcano, earthquake. This all thing is related with dark matter inside the earth core, and also the dark matter black hole outside the earth also, because there are many black holes, also tiny black holes also there in our atmosphere, also outside, also inside the earth also there are tiny black holes, many black holes which converting the white energy into dark. Thank you. Next video.